Well, the day has come. I need to take down the old Harbor Freight portable garage and get my replacement with my extended warranty. As I mentioned in the previous videos, and when I erected this garage, I don't normally go for extended warranties, but you know, I saw this and thought, you know, this could be pretty fragile in a storm and whatnot, so I went for the extended warranty. It held up well for a couple of seasons, but we had a windstorm here a month ago or so, and it really just bent it and kind of took it down. So I'm glad I got the extended warranty. It should be a pretty easy process to get the replacement. I'm not going to put up the replacement today, but I am going to take this one down and go over to Harbor Freight and see if I can do the exchange. So stick around. Overall, this thing has held up even better than I expected, but let's take a walk around and see some of the points that have worn or broken over the past couple of seasons. And first of all, just general wear and tear from wind and whatnot. There are quite a few of these holes along the top where it's rubbed against the rails and worn holes through. So I think that alone is a warranty issue, and I think they can replace just the shell, but we need more than that. So if we look around to the inside here, boy, this thing looks rough. Because with the wind, once it started to go down, it just bent these connections here, and you know, once that happens, it just loses its rigidity and whatnot. So that's what it looks like now. Boy, there's a quite a collection of water now. It's been sitting like this now for several weeks, so I've just kind of left it here knowing that I was going to be taking it apart. You can see that bent roof rail there. That's normally a 90, or now it's a 90-degree bend, but it was, you know, maybe a 45 or so. So with the garage, when it fell over, you know, it racked those angles. And from the inside, you can see some of these holes. So there's some leaks there. You know, these aren't completely weatherproof, but again, it has done a great job. I kept the mower in here, the golf cart, and it kept it really out of the severe weather and protected it from the sunlight. So I've been really happy with this thing. It's not a surprise that it didn't last, but it did last longer than I expected. So overall, I'm happy. I would definitely buy another one. They are temporary. I often joke that they shouldn't be called portable garages. They should be called temporary garages, but either way, I still think it's a good deal and useful. And you can see here, when it came down, it tore that cover. So that's just one more issue. Now, I did stop at Harbor Freight a couple of weeks ago just to ask what the process was for the warranty claim on one of these. And I showed the cashier pictures that I had, and she was really kind. She looked it up on the computer and she said, oh, you're good until, I don't know, September 2023, whatever the date was. But she said, all you have to do is bring me a broken part of that thing. We'll use your pictures as evidence and we can exchange it for a new one. So you don't have to return the entire unit, or at least check with your local Harbor Freight. But what they told me is I don't have to return the whole thing. If I can show them evidence, they will just replace the whole thing. So I'm going to take it apart, and I'll probably just bring one of those bent elbows in there and then take several pictures of the holes, and I think that should do it. I thought that was going to go to the outside. Wrong. Well, I didn't take it down in the opposite order of putting it up. I just kind of banged pieces apart and I got there. It's a little bit difficult, but worked out pretty well. I've got 3 pieces here as samples for how bent the pieces are. So I think that should do it. You know, I could return the whole thing, because if I don't return the whole thing, that means I need to get rid of it. There are some pipes here where, you know, you think, oh, I could use those, but am I going to use them? I don't know. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the pipes probably going to put them out by the road because we have scrappers who come by and they, you know, they spot that kind of stuff. They have eyes like a hawk. So I'll probably just let them take the scrap. Just easier to put at the end of the driveway. The tarp material, I don't know, I'll stretch it out. Maybe I can use it for something, or maybe I'll roll it up and take it to the convenience center slash landfill. Anyway, this is all I'm going to bring with me. I got plenty of pictures and I think this should do it. So let's head on over to Harbor Freight. So I bought this portable garage in August 2021. So that means it went through pretty much 2 summers, 2 complete winters, and it did hold up pretty well. I have to say, I do think that if I had secured the legs better, it may have held up a little bit longer. I attached them to solid blocks because I thought they would weigh it down enough, but the wind was able to pick it up and move it. Not really pick it up, but it was able to shift it. And when it did that, it bent some of the components. So I do think if you secure the legs to the ground, you might have a little bit better luck with that. But regardless, the tarp material wore through, and I think for that reason alone, it might be worth it to buy the warranty, because the tarp is not going to outlast the warranty more than likely. Now, I don't know if they replace just components like a new tarp, or if they just give you a whole new garage if you have a warranty claim. I don't know how that works. For as inexpensive as they are, I would assume they might just say, here's a whole new portable garage. I don't know, but mine in any case is damaged all the way around, so there should be no issue with a complete replacement. But let's see how that goes. And again, I really think that the warranty was worth it in this case. Let's go. So apparently these have gone up. I think I paid $199 for the 10 by 17. Fancy, fancy. Should I just take this out?
If you want to.
I want to.
Just don't hurt yourself.
I really want to. Thanks. Well, that could not have been easier. I went in, they looked me up by phone number, and they found my warranty, and just had to sign a receipt, basically. That was it. And they said, here's your new portable garage. I took it out myself. I think they were supposed to load it, but they were busy, so I said, can I just take this out? And they were fine with that. So one thing that surprised me is when they said, do you want to buy the extended warranty for the replacement? I didn't think you would be able to do that. So you can extend the warranty again. The replacement comes with a 90-day warranty, and then I can extend it for 1 year for $50 or 2 years for $60. So if I were to put this right back up again, I'd probably go with that 2-year warranty to extend it once again. The thing is, I don't know when I'm going to get around to putting this back up, just because I don't know. So anyway, but I have the replacement, so we're good to go here. So that was an easy process, and been really happy with dealing with Harbor Freight. it kind of goes against every fiber in my being to take this and scrap it, or to let somebody take it for scrap, because there's this voice inside saying, that's a good piece of pipe, you could use that for something. But you know what? I'm getting to the age where I just don't want to have all this junk laying around. I've had piles of steel before, and yeah, once in a while you do a project and you need a good piece of steel, but it seems like that's pretty rare. And of course, as soon as I get rid of this, I'll need a piece. That's just, I know that's how it goes, but gosh, you just can't keep everything. As Stephen Wright said, you can't have it all. Where would you keep it? I'll tell you what, anything I put out on this road goes. You know, scrap metal all the time, but I put furniture, things I don't need from the garage anymore, things that I feel like are too good to throw away, but somebody could use it and really not worth trying to sell. So I put it out here, and boy, it just goes. So if we ever move to a more rural road, I don't know what I would do. Well, that's the end of the Harbor Freight portable garage. It lasted a couple of years and it did its job pretty well. I do have a new one to put up if I choose to, but chances are I'm not going to get to that anytime soon. We have a lot of things going on around here. Some things I hope to share with you pretty soon. Pretty exciting stuff going on. But I'm glad to get that out of the way. I'm glad that I bought the warranty and was able to get it replaced, so I have a brand new one now to use when I'm ready for it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you've not yet joined us, and I look forward to seeing you next time.